Congratulations to our University of Birmingham graduands. Here we are in the Great Hall at the heart of the Edgbaston campus. Attendees, mostly graduands and their friends and family, are seated. Here are the student musicians. Now we're getting started. Here's the first of our 2 mace bearers beginning the ceremony. The centenary mace bearer is usually a staff member who has volunteered to take part in the ceremony. The mace bearer enters through the back of the Great Hall and leads a procession of staff to the stage. The Esquire Beadle, who is the second of the 2 mace bearers, follows. The maces are placed on stage for the duration of the ceremony.
I declare the congregation open. Well, good afternoon and welcome to Birmingham. It's great to see so many of you here. Thank you for coming. As Pro-Vice-Chancellor for Research, it is my pleasure to welcome you, our graduands, your friends, family and supporters to your graduation ceremony. We're all here today to celebrate you, your hard work, dedication, and resilience. Today marks the culmination of this part of your educational journey. You chose the University of Birmingham because you wanted to be part of a vibrant community in a fantastic city which champions excellence, fosters innovation, and encourages a thirst for knowledge. During your time at Birmingham, we have emerged from a global pandemic which has impacted our lives in ways that we could never have imagined. We have witnessed the terrible invasion of Ukraine and the ongoing war, and we have and are still experiencing significant cost of living challenges. In times like these, the power of relationships is crucial. As a university, we see this power in our partnership with Ivan Franko University, Lviv, which is helping to support the conservation of Ukrainian higher education. We see it as we host academics fleeing war and conflict from many parts of the world. And we see it as we work with our guild to support students in managing the cost of living crisis. All of your journeys to reach this point will almost certainly not have been what you were expecting. They will have been journeys marked by challenges and growth, moments of doubt and moments of inspiration. But you are here today having overcome all obstacles and having achieved your goals nonetheless. Just for a second, stop and consider what you have achieved. Your stories may all be different, but they will have common threads. You have explored new ideas and experienced the thrill of intellectual discovery. You have tackled seemingly insurmountable problems and overcome them. You have met new people who have inspired you in many ways and made friendships that will last a lifetime. You have expanded your horizons, challenged assumptions, and developed the critical thinking skills necessary to thrive in the world that awaits you. I hope that as you look back on all of this, you will feel a huge sense of pride. Today is an important step in your journey, a moment to celebrate the tenacity, determination, and drive you have shown to reach your goals. You now have the opportunity to apply your expertise to make an even bigger difference. Those of us sitting or standing on this stage are looking to you to address the needs of our world now and in the future. Indeed, the need for individuals like you has never been greater. In today's rapidly changing world, with society facing complex and interconnected challenges, you are the leaders and the innovators who will shape our future. It is our hope that your time here at Birmingham has equipped you with the tools you need to embrace this role with compassion, understanding, and confidence. Your actions have the power to make a difference, and you can choose to make that difference a positive one. In today's ceremony, the university will award an EGRITAT degree. This is a degree that the University of Birmingham awards only in truly exceptional circumstances, and today this will be awarded in honor of Joseph Derbysh. Joe's tutors remember him as a bright, funny, and empathetic student of considerable promise. He was a popular member of his group, and he worked exceptionally well within a team. He often demonstrated that he could collaborate easily with students from different cultures and backgrounds, always supporting others to do the best that they could. He was an excellent tutee, had many novel ideas, and was a hard-working and high-flying student. We are deeply saddened by his loss, but we are privileged to have had Joe as a student here at the university. In awarding Joe with an EGRITAT degree, we will be celebrating the achievements of a remarkable individual. Now, as you embark on the next steps of your path, let us take a moment to recognize those who have been instrumental in your success so far. Sitting behind me are just some of our university community who have encouraged your intellectual curiosity, nurtured your creativity, and inspired you to question and explore. You have also been supported in myriad ways by the tutors and student support teams around you. I'd like to offer you the opportunity now to thank everyone who has supported you during your time here. So let's give them a round of applause. And sitting in front of me here in this great hall and watching live online around the world with cameras and sometimes tissues at the ready are your friends, family, and supporters who are so proud of everything you have achieved. You will all have that person or those people who believed in you, people who supported you and showed you kindness, and without whom you wouldn't be here. Graduands, let's give a big round of applause to say thank you to all of your supporters and the people who made it possible. So soon you will come up onto this stage and I will admit you to your degree. This is your moment. When your name is read out, that will be your graduation. And family and friends, that is your cue to make a lot of noise. So be careful on the steps, give a big smile for the cameras, and don't forget to savor your moment. Thank you.
Now for the handing of the scrolls. The graduands will walk from the left of the stage to the centre and collect their scroll from the conferring officer. After they're congratulated, they'll walk off stage.
My name is Carl Dern. I'm the head of engineering, and I must say I am delighted, honoured, having taught you, having seen all that you've been through, to be able to present what I would consider the cohort of cohorts to their degrees today. And so, Pro-Vice-Chancellor, to you and to the university, I present the names of these graduands as listed in my programme, both in attendance and in absentia, proved worthy to be admitted to their respective degrees.
By virtue of my authority as Pro-Vice-Chancellor, I admit those persons listed in the programme, both in attendance and in absentia, to their degree as they are presented.
College of Engineering and Physical Sciences, School of Engineering, Doctor of Philosophy. For research into air quality, impact of emissions, control strategies on hybrid vehicle operation, George Brinklow. For research into the design and additive manufacture of biocompatible materials, Joseph Patrick Carolla. For research into the generative design and manufacture of patient-specific bone fixations for osteoarthritis, Sanjivan Kanagalinganam. For research into laser micromachining, Huang Liu. For research into novel desalination technologies using waste cryogenic energy, Mei Shi Liu. For research into the impact of hydrogen and renewable fuels on efficient vehicles, emissions and fuel economy, Maulud Madani. For research into the development of artificial muscle for gait rehabilitation, Thomas Scone. For research into bioalcohol fuels and on-board hydrogen production for efficient, cleaner and decarbonised powertrains, Jasdeep Singh. Master of Science, Advanced Mechanical Engineering, Abdul Wahab Abdul Rahman Ibrahim Al-Razuni. Master of Engineering, Mechanical Engineering, Aaron Ainsworth. Haydar Ali. Mohammed Azain Ashad. Billy Ash. Daniel Thomas Carlyle. Benjamin Ong Han Cheng. Yung Yen Chim. Sanjit Chauhan. Elijah Clayton. Harry Robert Contreras. Samantha Jane Cook. Hugh Davis. Ollie Fall. Panayotis Floros. Thomas Fowler. Bruce Anthony Gillespie. Shivan Gili. Charlie Haslam. Alfred Timothy Hawkins. Matthew Herbert. Daniel Hayward. Harry Holmes. Hope Hutchinson. Seth Thomas William Hoykens. Primo Inga. Ali Issa. Reda Karim. Thomas Kent. Eva Knight. Iwan Chu Len Kwong. Joshua Chak Man Law. Chua Lik Yang. Ping Yi Lin. Kovin Yong Keen Lok. Krishan Patel. Sin Wei Fang. Kieran Benjamin Pick. Benjamin Redding. Alexander David Rochier. Lily Scott. Thomas Skinner. Oscar Sparks. Daniel Stewart. Zun Wai Tan. Harrison Michael Thornley. Arimas Turkus. Max Wade. Paul Reuben Wilson. Yu Kim Yu. Inigo Joseph Archer. Mechanical Engineering with a year abroad. Mariatu Katie Davis. Mechanical Engineering with Industrial Year. Caitlin Adair. Matthew David Alili. Jonathan Allen. Liam Ashcroft. Lewis Ian Campbell. Ryan bin Khalil Chowdhury. Harpreet Singh Duli. Lucy Gale. Rachel Jennifer Gibbon. Sam Helm. Connell Robert Hughes. Rashid Ahmed Kalam. Benjamin Lewis. Christopher Leyland. Samuel Lawrence Lowe. An Agratat. That's okay, that's fine. An Agratat Award for Joseph Dibitz to be collected by his father. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, members of the University, honoured guests, graduates and graduands. Today is an occasion of great importance and immense pride. We come together to celebrate not only the triumphant achievements of our graduates, but also to honour an individual who has brilliantly steered the ship of industry, a true engineer at heart, and a leader par excellence, Mr. Marcus Burton, MBE. But before I proceed, I must assure you that, unlike the machine tools that Marcus has worked on throughout his career, my words today will have no sharp edges, nor will they run at the speed of the state-of-the-art manufacturing devices he has championed. Now, Marcus is no stranger to the University of Birmingham, for he has tread its hallowed halls thrice, each visit marked by a distinctive era of academic pursuit, a testament to his firm belief in lifelong education. From an undergraduate degree in engineering production, a postgraduate degree in machine tool technology, to an executive MBA program, Marcus has climbed the ladder of academia with the same precision that Mazak's machines fashion metal. If we had a loyalty card, Marcus would have maxed it out by now. Marcus's initial decision to join the University of Birmingham was, believe it or not, due to his mother's car. Yes, you heard it right, a car. In a band then in Birmingham, Marcus decided to stay local so that he could use his mum's vehicle for gigs. What began as a practical convenience became a lifelong love affair with our esteemed institution, and I don't think even Marcus's guitar chords could have predicted that tune. From a young age, Marcus was fascinated with microprocessors and programming, undoubtedly inspired by his father's engineering background. Indeed, as a touching tribute today to his father's influence, Marcus is wearing his father's cufflinks, a subtle nod to a profound lineage of engineering passion. And I wonder how many at the back of the room are doing something similar. In his illustrious career, Marcus has championed the cause of manufacturing, bridging the gap between technological innovation and productivity. This is no mean feat, and it's akin, to those uninitiated, to herding cats, especially if they're designed by software engineers, applications developers, and machine tool experts. As a special advisor and director of Yamazaki Mazak UK Limited and former European Group Managing Director, Marcus has continually aimed and achieved industry excellence. If we had a GPS that guided us through a successful career path, it would invariably point to the trajectory of Marcus Burton. Marcus's contribution to the industry have been recognised far and wide, not least by Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth. Marcus's MBE might well stand for Master of Brilliant Engineering, but the real honour has been our shared experience of his humble acceptance of the recognition, crediting his team and the Yamazaki Mazak family for their contributions. Marcus, it appears, has successfully applied Newton's third law to management. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. So, when his team does well, he also looks good. So providing leadership and empowering others will drive individual success. It really is as simple as that. Today, as Marcus stands amongst us, he carries a legacy that shines brighter than his MBE, than the IET Men's Fourth Gold Medal, and even brighter than the James Chance Prize that he won during his MSc. He's not just an inspiration to all of us, but proof that Birmingham is a launchpad to global success. And yet, despite all these achievements and accolades, Marcus remains a humble man. As we confer upon him an honorary degree, let us also celebrate the journey that has brought Marcus here today. For him, more than just a distinguished leader or an accomplished engineer, Marcus is one of us, a fellow member of the University of Birmingham family, a true son of our institution, and proof that with a little bit of hard work and a good amount of a sense of humour, you too can reach unimaginable heights. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, it seems entirely fitting that our great university should recognise Mr. Marcus Burton, MBE, a seasoned traveller on the highway of life, armed with the GPS of lifelong learning, because if anyone can drive the future of manufacturing, it is this engineer with his guitar. And so, to you and to the university, I present Mr. Marcus Burton, MBE, deemed worthy of being admitted to the degree of Doctor of Engineering, honoris causa.
We haven't done it yet. By virtue of my authority as Pro-Vice-Chancellor, I admit you to your degree.
Well, Pro-Vice-Chancellor, members of the university, graduates, graduands and guests. It is indeed a privilege for me to accept this honorary degree from the University of Birmingham, a university with which I have had a long association and which provided the foundation on which I was able to build my career. I have attended a number of degree congregations in this wonderful location, and the most notable being as a parent, because my 3 children also studied here in Birmingham. I thank Professor Dern for his kind and somewhat flattering citation. However, I would like to add a little more information. None of my achievements would have been possible without the encouragement of my wife, Diane. We have been together for 45 years, and she's been my companion, wise counsel, and mentor throughout that time. Sadly, my mother and father are no longer with us to enjoy this occasion. However, I am pleased to welcome my sister Deborah and my sister-in-law Denise to be with me today. Thank you. I'd like to put on record my thanks to the Yamazaki family, who took the decision to invest in and build an advanced manufacturing facility in the UK back in 1987. And also for having the trust and confidence to ask me in 2005 to help them continue their success story. I will be forever grateful to them for that opportunity. I congratulate all of you on your achievements, and I'm certain that this will be the start of an exciting future. And I would like to offer you some advice based on my own experience. First, choose an objective. What do you want to achieve? It should be a challenge, but should also be possible. In my case, after I graduated, I decided I wanted to be a manufacturing director by the age of 30, so I had my goal. With a clear objective in mind, you can make wise decisions for your career progression. The pathway may not be straight. There will be twists and turns, obstacles to overcome, and diversions. But you will be able to make decisions on whether they move you closer to your goal or give you opportunities or experiences that will enhance your progress. Also, be confident. What you have achieved here at Birmingham is far more valuable than you can imagine. When I went into industry, I had more knowledge about the potential for new technology and innovation than I realized. Businesses, industry, organizations are crying out for people like you to join them and help shape their future direction. You have the knowledge. Go out there and educate people like me about the new possibilities for the future, and with the need to transform our societies to achieve the green agenda
and massively improve productivity for the benefit of everyone, the demand for your skills has never been higher. When you see opportunities, be confident and take them. If someone believes you can do something, that is enough. Do not doubt yourself. Even if the door is just ajar, push it open. As someone who was born less than 1 hour's walk from this great hall, I'm extremely proud of my association with the university and to receive this award. I trust that you will all take away fond memories of your time here, and wherever you go in the world, you'll be pleased to tell everyone about this great city, and in particular, the University of Birmingham. Thank you.
Pro-Vice-Chancellor, to you and to the University, I present the names of these graduates as listed in my programme, both in attendance and in absentia, proved worthy to be admitted to their respective degrees. School of Engineering, Mechanical Engineering with Industrial Year. Ewan Miller. Samuel Jonathan Morris. Samuel Munday. Elizabeth Myers. Harry Rosenbaum. Alice Catherine Rutter-Ely. Nicole Mary Sharples. Jonathan Daniel Sill. Ali Ashraf Ashgar Ali Shuiji. Isaac Harvey Tramontana. James Philip Wilkins. Ibrahim Ahmed Yaqub. Mechanical Engineering with a year in Computer Science. Kieran Asobonteng Amooko. Bachelor of Engineering, Mechanical Engineering. Abdullah Abdisoap. Nathan John Kwame Agepong. Sahajan Ahmed. Abdullah Ahmed Mohammed Haider Al-Hamadi. Naif Fahad Hassan Youssef Al-Arabi. Khaled Tarek Hassan Youssef Al-Arabi. Suleiman Salem Al-Bargan. Mohammed Isa Mohammed Abdullah Amawada. Samand Talal Fakir Al-Zadajia. Daoud Atif. Jude Bache. Jaskat Singh Bula. Odysseus Bozotis. Mohib Bukhari. Robert Crossley. Thomas Darby. Jacob Thomas de Jong. Zainab Fatima. Jack Gulliver. Nathan Carew Gus Cole. Benjamin Hope. Amir Hussain. Joe Ilsley. James Ingram. Omar Tarek Jamal. Russell Davis Lister Jones. Felix Edward Kay. Ju Won Kim. Andre Kostash. Liu Tong Li. Xiao Go Lin. Christopher Mervyn Matthew. Long Fei Mo. Chin Hang Ng. Andrea Daniela Radu. Mohammed Aziz Rahim. Alex Scott Emile Jock Rankin Landry. Zahid Jalal Zahid Ali Salah. Mohammed Ahmed Siddiq. Paramveer Singh. Lois Amy Stevenson. Chu Xuan Sun. Alexander James Wainwright. Alexander Whitaker. Wojciech Willem. Hua Zhang Yang. Jia Chung Yu. Ling Yue. Matthew James Dodd. Alexander Prokopiou. Jivan Singh Sumal. Sir Wu Wang. Sir Yuan Wang. Bo Wen Zhao. Alexander Hurst. Sikalo Mugini. Samuel Quaife. Gregory Ben Montgomery Travis. Sarah Griffin. Charlie Kelly. It now gives me great pleasure to welcome to the stage Jonathan Daniel Sill, who will address the congregation on behalf of our graduating cohort.
Good afternoon, my fellow graduates, and a warm welcome to friends, family, honoured guests, members of the university, and those watching around the world and at home. For those of you that I've not had the pleasure of meeting, my name is Jonathan, and this year I have the amazing privilege of addressing you just minutes before we are all graduates. Since starting out on this long journey, it's been a truly sensational few years, and believe me, I've had a few more than others. Since starting in 2018 and adding on a placement year and a master's, I am feeling incredibly old, and my housemates love to remind me, as well as every single fresher I have the displeasure of meeting. Whilst a lot has happened during our degrees, as mentioned previously, for me, this time is joined by the time that my father spent here, as well as my grandfather and my great-grandfather. Just 22 years after the university opened, my great-grandfather was a top old Joe, coordinating air defenses in World War II. And my grandfather's degree was simultaneously cut short as he left to join the Royal Engineers. 50 years after that, my father was graduating in this very room, where he's now sat, actually true, with tears of immeasurable pride, ready to shower me in gifts after the ceremony. And funnily enough, I've been through a couple tie changes today, but this is the tie that he wore on his graduation. In all seriousness, it's because of this that I've ummed and awed over every single one of these words over the last month. I've spent a lot of time thinking about how I could best capture what the experience at the University of Birmingham is, knowing that each of us has our own unique and multifaceted journeys. I hope that in these words there's something which resounds with each and every one of you. As from today, we will be joined here in the School of Engineering as fellow graduates. What we learnt here comes with a real responsibility, and I hope more than anything that we do some good with it. What is easy is not always what is right, and so we should always keep in mind those that we do it for, Now, it would be impossible not to acknowledge the COVID-19 pandemic and how it affected all of us globally, how we pushed through with our degrees, in no small part, thanks to the efforts of our lecturers and the faculty. In such an unprecedented and developing situation, it's been amazing to see everyone come together and support each other with love, and for me, that's what I remember most about the pandemic. But that's not something that is unique to that period. I think we all collectively sighed when we were told that IDP3 would be a 30-person group project. But there's a sense of being in the trenches that is uncanny with group projects, where you turn to those around you and bolster each other to get through the hours of work, all in the hopes of getting a grade that reflects your efforts. Or maybe it could be turning up to an exam 30 minutes beforehand, nervously shuffling through flashcards with your friends, and ultimately turning yourself into a nervous wreck. Personally, all those thermodynamic questions still give me nightmares, and I wake up in a cold sweat. This year, I remember thinking that with FYPs, that it would be a different story, because, and I quote, "A whole year would be plenty of time, and I could pace myself," only to still end up finishing a draft at 3 a.m., running on Red Bull and a dream. So ultimately, while we spent hours in lecture halls and computer labs, the real lessons that we learned did not always occur in the classroom. They also came from our relationships, be it romantic, familial, and even in passing with a stranger. From heartbreak and sorrow, and also from ecstatic joy and crippling opportunity. But I still think we could have done with some lessons in social and people skills. I think we all know that engineers are pretty universally blunt. I'm sure most of us will agree, returning in the knowledge that this is your final year really brings a new perspective. Late night library sessions, sitting in your borderline inhumane student house, and even the writing of assignments feels nostalgic. You start to realize midway through April or May that whatever you're doing could be the last time you do it here, and with these people. Suddenly we stop moaning about how we can't wait for it to be over, and we start complaining that we can't believe it almost is. So if there's one thing you take from these words, know that although today marks the end of your degree, whether you enter the working world or continue through academia, I implore you to learn and experience relentlessly, to fill yourself to the brim with a ceaseless passion for life and every facet that it could include. Take every day in its entirety, the good and the bad, knowing that the indomitable human spirit inspires us to say that tomorrow will be better, I will endure, I will prevail. As engineers and the next generation, we are tasked with doing better than those before us and ensuring we leave a strong and unified future for our children. So hold on to that responsibility and live holy, such that at the end, when your name is called, you can proudly say, you gave it all and held nothing back. Before I'd end, I'd also like to take some time, a bit selfishly, to give some special thanks. Firstly, to my parents, who are sat here in the front row, and my sister, whose love and support was constant and unconditional in all things. To my girlfriend, course mates, and housemates, who perfectly balanced laughing with me and laughing at me. I would also be remiss if I did not thank my personal tutor, Dr. Herreros, and my FYP supervisor, Dr. Davis, for their time and guidance, as well as the entire engineering faculty. And finally, to little Tesco's, whose meal deals let me have an extra hour in bed many times. So congratulations, class of 2023, and from the bottom of my heart, I wish you all the very best.
Well, follow that. So at first, I think it's appropriate to say thank you for our speaker, Jonathan, that was a fantastic speech. And it's not easy to stand up here and give a speech like that. So can we just show our appreciation again, please? Well, congratulations to the class of 2023. You did it. As Deputy Head of the College of Engineering and Physical Sciences, it gives me great pleasure to bring this ceremony to a close. Given that I'm the only person standing between you and the celebrations, I'll have to be brief. Now that you are graduates of the University of Birmingham, you join the ranks and community of alumni that have left a great impact on society. From our groundbreaking research and transformative discoveries through innovative entrepreneurship and influential leadership, the footprints of our alumni can be found everywhere, and we've seen examples of that. If you walk down the corridors either side of the Great Hall today, you'll see objects, prototypes, manuscripts and photographs that tell this story. That's just to the left and the right outside the doors. This includes the work of John and Harry Boot, who developed the cavity Mechatron, who was a key component of the modern radar and microwave oven. It was deemed by many to the most important invention of the Second World War. This groundbreaking work continues to this day. We're working with international partners to address many of the pressing global issues that we face today, from climate change to infectious diseases, to address poverty alleviation and sustainable development. The university's initiatives, projects have influenced the policy decisions, improved our lives and contributed to the well-being of communities worldwide. For example, across the city Tyseley Energy Park, we're devising and creating new ways for renewable energy and find long-term solutions to end fuel poverty. And we're also working with our NHS colleagues and others to develop treatments and technologies that will save millions of lives across the world. The exhibition provides just a few examples of how we've changed our lives through our research and also the impact that we've had around the world around us. Last year we hosted in the city the Commonwealth Games. Many of you may have taken part, either as volunteers, spectators, and even a few as competitors. This year we host the International Blind Sports Federation World Games, and we're working with the city to make sure we build a legacy of our sporting events and the excitement and enthusiasm they provoke. But whenever you are going onto campus, we'll always be pleased to see you, and we hope that you stay in touch. In a few minutes, you will walk out as graduates of the University of Birmingham and celebrate with your fellow students, family and friends. This marks the end of one chapter of your life, but the beginning of an exciting adventure to come. You are now part of the university's rich legacy, and we look forward to seeing the many contributions that you will make, which will inspire future generations of students. Our career service remains open, and our fantastic alumni relations team will be in touch. After you finish celebrating today, you may pause for a quiet moment of reflection. If this is the case, I hope you cherish the memories of your time here, the friendships forged, and the effort, dedication, and countless late nights that you've put into achieving your degree. For many of you, I know this has not been easy. As we move forward to the next chapter of your lives, you may know exactly what you're going to do, or you may still be considering a range of options. As you consider what's next, I hope you remain in a transformative power of education and see the benefits of that through lifelong learning and other routes. The profound impact of this can have on lives is evident all around us. Strive to make a difference. Extend a helping hand to those that need it. Champion causes that ignite your passion. The world needs your compassionate leaders and ethical profession and engaged citizens like you who can shape a more inclusive, just and sustainable society. It has been an enormous privilege for me to be here today to witness the sense of joy and the experience and the immense pride and evident on the faces of those who share the memorable occasion. Your successes serve as a testament to our institution, and you should be proud of yourselves and what you've achieved. You entered the Great Hall as graduands, but you leave as graduates of the University of Birmingham. You can look back with genuine pride on what you achieve. To the class of 2023, I wish you the heartiest congratulations. Thank you.
I declare the congregation closed.
congratulations to our new graduates. The attendees applaud our new graduating class. To close the ceremony, the maces are collected from the stage. The mace bearers lead the procession of staff and new graduates out of the Great Hall. The ceremony that completes the university journey for hundreds of Birmingham alumni is now closed.